Isak Pitbull Cruz says Shakur is a great fighter, but a little overvalued. I like that term. Let's talk.
Push the weight and no flex. The live is one in the six. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yup. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDVC. So Isak Cruz gives his opinion on Shakur Stevenson, or whatever he feels his last name is. Boxing scene. I'll put the link in the description so you can read it yourself. Isak Cruz is just about tired of hearing the nonstop praise of Shakur Stevenson. Now, right off the bat, the first sentence, I can tell by the writing, they're trying to initiate something. All right. And I guess it's fair game with the atmosphere of boxing, but let's read. The Olympic silver medal and multiple world titles are all impressive, but the perpetual fawning of Stevenson has simply been excessive, according to Isak Cruz. Well, is he right? I'm asking y'all, is he right? Let's continue to read. He's a great fighter, but maybe a little bit overvalued, Cruz told BoxingScene.com during a recent interview. Stevenson largely has been ballyhooed. I like that word. I don't even know if I said it right. As the sport's next big thing. At 126, his transient push resulted in a championship reign. In one division higher, Stevenson was given the chance to put together more of a dominant run. Following title stamps against some of the division's best at 130, Stevenson, 20 wins, 0 losses, 10 KOs, was thought to have a legitimate chance at becoming the top dog in charge. An ever-growing Stevenson, however, couldn't continue to make weight, forcing him to move up. Now, you stop right there. He lost it at the scales, y'all. Let's keep it a buck. That's unprofessional. Is it not? Let's keep it honest. He lost his belts at the scale. And he went up. Don't forget that. That's unprofessional, man. Champions make weight. Professionals make weight. Right? Hold him to the same standards. When Tank missed weight, he walks around looking chubby, everybody gave it to him, right? Right. Just a little food for thought. A change in divisional scenery hasn't altered Stevenson's fight style one bit. Just a few short months ago, the former Olympic star officially made his lightweight debut. He fought Yoshino Suchiro, the Japanese fella. Did his best against Stevenson in early April, but was dominated and eventually stopped. That was a great fight for Stevenson. It was a good win, according to Cruz. Nothing more, nothing less. So obviously, Pitbull's not impressed. Stevenson now believes that his victory, coupled with the work he once put in at 130, should be enough for him to get a crack at Devin Haney, the division's undisputed champion. Cruz, though, doesn't understand what all the hype is about. Uh-oh. The Mexican contender won't sit here and lie. Stevenson is good, very good, great even, but he also senses a level of entitlement coming from Stevenson. Oh my God. I'm going to stay out of this one. Y'all know why. But there goes that word, level of entitlement. Uh-oh. But let me amplify this, all right? Let me amplify this. No matter how great he's performed in previous weight classes, and despite being viewed as one of the very best, Cruz merely believes that Stevenson is being given certain privileges that he hasn't quite earned just yet. He says he wants to stroll into the division as if he's accomplished everything, but in reality, he's got to earn his diligence. Look, y'all can go back and read this. It's a short read on Boxing Scene. I'll put the link in the description. That's the article, and here's my opinion. Well, let me ask y'all. Do you agree with Isak or not? Do you agree with Isak or not? What are we hearing? We're hearing about what he did at 126, 130, where he didn't even make weight. Now he's at 135. And he has his fan base. And what did I just say? What are we saying about his fan base? What are we saying about his fan base, y'all? There are some Shakur fans out there, but seems to be more Devin Haney haters. Now look, privilege? I don't know. Could it be? Could it be? I'll repeat it. He merely believes that Stevenson is being given certain privileges that he hasn't quite earned just yet. He's saying the kid is good, very good, maybe even great. But he senses a level of entitlement coming from Stevenson. Because he rubbed elbows with his man Bud, who Stevenson says he understands all the hatred that his buddy Bud got. Do you really? This argument seems a little familiar. What were we saying about Bud? Yeah, you did all that at the lighter weight classes. You waltzed into 147 and did what exactly? And this was before he fought Sean Porter. This all seems very familiar. Are we saying that Shakur's trash? No, we're not saying that. Hell no. We're wondering if this praise is a bit premature. They already have him in the ring beating Tank and beating Devin and all Issa. Now, when we say it, we're haters. Now Cruz has said it. What you got to say now? I think Cruz is questioning the integrity of the sport. Why are you getting behind this kid now? You look, Cruz got a lot going on. Let me say this. I like Isak Cruz, man. I like him a lot. The kid is a dog. He's game. I love his story. This is another fighter. He was just about out of the sport. Financially, he was done. They called him up for the Tank fight, and he showed up and showed out. Now, Tank broke his hand, but Tank himself said a star was born that night. I like Isak Cruz a whole lot. I think the kid is ready. And here's what I'm saying. Mauricio Sillyman, you have an opportunity here. You gave Devin Haney a deadline. You said you have until Friday to decide whether you're fighting Shakur or Regis Prograis. Now, I haven't spoken to Bill. I think Devin is, well, I know he's undisputed champion, but I think he deserves the right to do whatever he wants. I mean, shit, everybody else is doing what he wants. I mean, Mauricio, you made a special exemption for your man, Tyson Fury. Yes, I said your man, Tyson Fury, your man, Tyson Fury. You're saying you're not going to strip him and you're giving him special permission to go fight Francis Ngannou. Special privileges. Here's what I say. Leave Devin alone. Let Devin make the choice to fight whoever he wants to fight. He was looking at Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez only started running his mouth when he learned that you, for all we know, you called Teo and said, look, we're going to give him a deadline. Which prompted Teofimo to troll and say, hey, man, let's see who's the best at 140. Knowing damn well you've been running from Devin since birth. That's why you got Twitter fingers now. Man, ain't nobody hearing what you got to say. For all we know, Silly Man called you and told you what he was going to do. Now you're trying to box Devin in and saying, look, we're going to put him in a weird position. What we're going to do is we're going to give him an option. Fight this guy or that guy, or we're stripping you either way. And since belts don't mean anything, look, Devin already became undisputed. It's in the books. Book it. Dump the belt if you want to, Devin. But Mauricio, while you're at it, look out for your fellow Latino. Isak is talking spicy. And a win against Isak does the world for Shakur. Let me explain. Tank couldn't get him out of there. This guy was a buzzsaw from rounds 1 to 12. And if Shakur can get in there and get it done and make it look fairly easy, or just look better than Tank did, that works wonders for his resume, his fan base. So I say make this fight. It's my opinion. So I'm all for Isaac Cruz versus Shakur Santiago. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. That always sells. Do it in New Jersey. Do it in MSG. Do it in the Barclays. I'll go. Let's see what's popping. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck.